Look at these beautiful 45 Colt cases that a friend of mine in the Midwest sent to me. Um, Kyer, thank you very much. You're a true gentleman and a good friend, and I'm really hoping that God blesses you tenfold for your kindness and generosity. Um, my friend Full.Lead.Taco, he knew that I was looking for ammunition, and he told me, he says, "Here's a Christmas gift for you, Jerry." What I got here was a bunch of the 250 grain round nose flat points that he reloaded. I guess they're a commercial cast. He told me, and I forgot. I was just so excited to have such a good friend that takes good care of me. And then he also gave me some of these 200, I believe they're 255 grain NOE wad cutter. I'm going to see how these work. I'm looking at an NOE mold right now. It's a 252 grain, I believe. It's a hollow point. And if you look at these are Starline brass, so very generous, Taco. You're just a true gentleman and a great friend. I'm so blessed to have you be able to call you my friend. These are Starlines also, and then over here I've got Winchesters and then some more Starlines down here. I just didn't have enough room in this box, and I didn't want to get the round nose flat points mixed in with the hollow points. Okay, OCD, whatever you want to call it. And back to this 45 brass. There's a bunch here. This is going to last me probably the rest of my life. Lord only knows how long of life I've got. And hopefully he's going to let me continue a little bit longer. But anyway, all of these, this big bunch here and these right here, most of them are Winchesters. There's some other brass mixed in. And then I've got these that have the crimp in the case. And then I've got some of these beautiful Winchester nickel plated ones. And so, being OCD and everything, I just kind of separate them. But I want to ask everybody's indulgence here. I know I haven't put out very many videos lately. With my work schedule and my wife's work schedule, we've just been super crazy. I've got 3 videos that are already recorded and everything, and I'll try and get those out depending on if I have a Christmas holiday or not. But my wife is normally my video editor, and with her work schedule, she's working like 13 days straight and 12 to 14 hour shifts. So I couldn't very well ask her to use up her few valuable hours she's got at home to do my editing. So I'm going to ask your indulgence. Um, as soon as the weather breaks, I'll get some more shooting video. Right now, the weather is just really not cooperating, and it's been pretty unsavory for shooting. Also, one more thing, Tin Man sent me this tool holder for my Lyman Brass Prep Center, and I was telling him on the chat the other night, I went and ran some epoxy down each one of these holes, let it set up, and then I tapped them out 832, and that way these unscrew back in. When they were just the holes, um, I had a tendency to bump this and they would go flying, and I had to keep picking them up. But Tin Man, this is an awesome design. And anybody that's got one of these, if you want to have your tools stay in a little bit tighter, you might try that. Just run a little bit of epoxy around the outside of the hole, around the outside edges of the hole, and I got some on top too. Let it dry, then just take an 832 tap, and that's what these tools are. Now, your mileage may vary. You may have different tools, but it makes it really nice, and this thing stays on pretty tight. As you can see, it's not coming off. And I've got some more projects working here. I've got some 357s back here. And so my bench is a total mess, but I just wanted to show you guys all of this and wish everyone a very blessed Merry Christmas. And ask for your indulgence. And hopefully 2020 will soon be hindsight. Yeah, I know the old saying, hindsight's 2020, but let's hope that soon 2020 is hindsight. It's not been a great year for anybody. We have our moments that are good, but overall, this has been a year that I would just like to get out of, and let's see if 21 is going to be a better year. But Merry Christmas, everyone. Know that I care, and if you are not part of this community, you really should be in, because these are some of the greatest people I know. Not a movie star amongst them, but I've got some great YouTubers and that I call friends, and I am just super blessed. So, for all of my friends out there, know that I love you, and I wish you all and your families a very Merry Christmas.